Let me see.
Let me see. Whoosh. No, I'm joking.
Professor.
What? What do you want? What? I'm blocking it. It just walks the other way. Tries to not make it noticeable.
What? Let me see.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge.
Everything is coming back to me.
The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, our throat is more treacherous than ever.
Look at the sun. I see you. I see you. Strongs are phony as hell. You received 5,000 G from the Church of Seros' funding for this month's activities. Exclamation point.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
Why is everyone reading his diary? That's invasion of privacy, man. Even if he's dead. Fucking
What?
You read his diary.
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
I just casted a spell.
They will be here shortly. No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure of it. You may enter.
That's a loud-ass door.
I've been awaiting your arrival, Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must pay a visit to at once. You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
No, that's not it, Audie. Gerald, a while back, Gerald went to go visit. Gerald's wife's tomb is still outside.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
Damn straight.
It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side protecting her. Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros, I will be by your side as well.
Hell yeah.
The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
I'll kill everyone.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either.
Rhea and Seteth were not their usual selves. What happened to teach that's questionable? And what really awaits at the Holy Tomb? The way they were acting, I don't think they have any plans of sharing that information.
Alois would like to speak with you.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I could do to lighten your load a bit?
Appreciate the offer, buddy.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all, cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
I want to ask both questions. You didn't tell me.
Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless! What an embarrassing gaffe!
It was a
My
goofy
parents
gaff,
died
buddy.
when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking?
Sounds like Gerald.
No kidding. I don't think I'll
Yep,
ever
he recruited
fully understand his
Alois
logic.
and Leone. He just does that.
Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died
Wait,
of
no,
a terrible
Leone-
plague.
Leone kind of forced herself to become Gerald's apprentice.
I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that.
We call
Quite a character.
my dad nutty.
All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him?
No, he looks like in his 50s.
Well, Gerald hardly seemed to age at all. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
God, if my parents ever told me a story about them drinking, I'd lose my shit. I'd be embarrassed. Like a drinking story, I'm just like, nope, do not tell me anything. I don't want my ears to be robbed.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to it. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a
I like Alois. He's filled with
I can.
goofy puns. He likes to joke around. He's cheerful.
Indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
You can take these veggies off my plate, please. Just kidding. Eat your veggies, boys and girls. It's Hilda's birthday. Alright, we're not gonna fuck this up.
Wow, thanks for inviting me.
What's up, Hilda?
Whoa, you got my favorite tea.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Oh, wow, thanks. This is lovely.
Alright. Don't fuck this up, Eric.
Yep.
God damn it. I know you so well, but then these questions. Okay, yeah. Cute accessories, why not? I have a pierced nose.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah, reliable allies. Let's go. I'm reliable. You're reliable. She's reliable. He's reliable. We're all reliable. Hey. That's a good burger reference, somewhat.
Yep.
Tell me about yourself. Things that bother you? Oof. You know, it's actually really easy to connect with people when you share dislikes. More so interests, which is weird. I always felt that was like, that's a cool thing to know. If like people will connect better.
This is lovely. No matter what happens in this crazy world, I know I'll be safe if I stay by your side.
Fuck.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's chat it up. Engaging conversation. Perfect tea time. Let's fucking do number 2. Put it on the list. Up that count. Dimitri, now Hilda. That's 2 perfect tea times. I'm killing it. Here, extra tea time. Extra tea time. Extra time for tea time. What would you like? Daffodils, lavenders, rose, forget-me-nots, carnation.
You're sweet, thanks.
Observe. I'll try it.
Oh, come on. This is lovely.
Joke. That's pretty much that. And the tea time. Yeah, there's nothing else to do. I can get more gifts. It's not exactly what a tea time is. Wait, I shouldn't because her stats, her motivation's maxed out. No point in giving her anything else. No more for you.
Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
Why does the camera have to zoom in on their face? Look into her eyes. And everything else. Enjoy their tea time together. Yes! Charm increased by 1. Charm increased by 1. Seteth? Seteth would like to speak to me? I dislike the lack of garlic bread. Well, I mean, it's garlic bread. It's tea time, not garlic bread time.
Professor, a moment. I am sorry that I doubted your ability. I deeply regret ever holding such a view of you. It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
Can you say that again, Seteth?
It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you there. The other people were talking in the background. Chat was talking, Twitch chat. What was that again?
It is obvious to me now that you are extraordinary.
God. Oh.
Do you doubt your own power, even now? I suppose that's only natural. You've lived your whole life knowing next to nothing about yourself. Not even Geralt could have possibly known all there is to know about you. But I wonder, are you satisfied with that?
To grow... To live and not know your past. That's a weird thing.
Are you content, not knowing who you are? Or do you yearn to know more?
If there's too much burden, I wouldn't care to leave it be.
But you cannot go on not knowing, can you? So,
Seteth,
only one more
Seteth.
question matters. Are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
The truth. All of it. Learning it will doubtlessly have direct consequences on your life. I do not know what those will be. You may decide, once you learn it, that you wish you hadn't. But even if you have such regrets, you will never be able to return to ignorance.
I'm fine with that.
So, are you ready to know the truth? I see. That is what I wish to hear. The Archbishop continues to put her faith in you, and so you will continue to have my aid. More than that, I will put my faith in you as well.
Are you joining my party?
I will do all that is within my
They're
power to help you
numericists?
someday reach the truth.
That's a plugin for my Discord server, by the way. It's Hanneman's birthday. Tea time with Hanneman? Should I do tea time with everyone's birthday? I don't know. It's a lot of effort. Fine. Tea time with the old man.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise for today.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Thank you.
There's a lot of cookies. Who the hell put that many cookies there? He's a tall guy.
Delightfully warming. What?
This doesn't feel like the... I don't know anything about Hanneman, really.
Indeed.
Technically, that would make sense, considering... he probably has a past. Knows a lot.
Indeed.
Heart-racing memories, plans for the future, working hard hours is for... Definitely not these two.
Indeed.
God, this is easy.
What?
First crushes, the opera, a word of advice. Would he really talk about this, though? Or the opera? Well, my first crush. Nice tea time. Fine, I'll take
Thank you
it.
for a wonderful time, Professor.
Yeah, happy birthday, you jackass. You're not getting my blood. Enlighten one class. Okay. Damn, they just I just changed classes too.
New path to tread.
Damn, I wasted an advanced class seal for nothing. There are important quests that you haven't completed yet. Check the quest list and complete them before the end of the month. Thanks for telling me, I know. Yeah, this is the last month I have to do all this shit. Oh god. Lysithea and Balthus.
Balthus, do you have a moment?
Well, well, it's the little lady of House Ordelia. What can I do for you?
You piqued my interest when you spoke about my parents coming to your rescue.
Oh, right. Forgot I let that slip. After I fled my home, I became something of a vagrant, getting into fights, borrowing money I couldn't pay back. The works.
Oh, I know all about it. You were quite the vagabond.
Wherever I went, I was treated like trash. Securing enough food to live on got harder and harder. It became clear that I wasn't welcome in Alliance territory, so I decided to head over to the Empire.
That's no better.
My big mistake was stopping by the Great Bridge of Myrddin on the way. Just my luck, some jerk of a minor lord north of the bridge was on a hunt for the bounty on my head.
Oh, that's awful.
Would have been fine if I'd been alone, but innocent folks were around. Didn't want to endanger them. That's when I turned tail. I ran until I couldn't run another step, and found myself in Ordelia territory.
Where she's
I knew
from.
Count Ordelia from when I was still with my family's house, so it seemed like a decent option. I was hoping our history would be enough to secure a place of sanctuary, but no such luck.
They refused to take you in?
Yeah, I could tell there was some reason behind it, but they told me to get out as fast as I could.
It's because your
I
abs.
imagine it was when the Empire was meddling with my family. We lived in shackles back then.
Makes sense. Still, I'm grateful. They gave me food and distracted the Empire's cronies so I could escape. I was half dead from starvation, so that meal saved my life. No joke. Your family's the real deal. Just imagine what the Empire would have done to me. I can tell you it wouldn't have been pretty.
I have no doubts. We weren't allowed contact with anyone from the outside. It was strictly forbidden.
I see. Well, that's when I vowed to find a way to repay them. One day I'll do just that.
And when do you intend to carry out this vow of yours?
He's never.
In due honesty, I don't see you as someone capable of carrying out vows right now, or even keeping your things together.
Ouch.
Can't argue with that. It'll take me a while to repay that debt, but I will. Just you wait and see.
I hope I don't fuck this up. I can't hear Seteth anymore. Wow. She really is gone. Good riddance. Am I being mean? New Uni said nice. She already turned off her Mac or PC. Damn. Alright. I'll have to hit her up next time.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right? Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look? Really? You gotta teach me how to do that.
You don't want to know, buddy. It involves a small girl with green hair that calls herself the god, the beginning of time. Sounds like such a weird story.
Right, right.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his "I will do no harm" speech, or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asks to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
That's like the most awoke he's ever been. He's usually the sleepy boy.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor? No way! The Professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you? Never seen that thing before in my life.
That's not hers. Whose could this be? New bottle of perfume. Golden deer. Someone who doesn't often wear perfume. From the golden deer.
Oh, Professor! I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't recognize you for a second. No, not at all. I'm just not used to it. It really suits you, though.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
There's such a certain charm to her. It's so funny. Gifts, lost items. There's really, I can only say recruit once. May ask her for mission assistance, actually.
So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb. where you will receive a revelation from the goddess. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance?
You'll be really
I've
disappointed,
always imagined
Ignatz.
the goddess.
She's a bratty
How
little girl.
beautiful she must be.
Think Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Oof, that stung. I bet that stung all you viewers. Any you One Punch Man fans? Or any of you Tatsumaki fans?
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
It's a tomb. It's nothing but darkness and buried people.
I guess you're right. Holy or not, all graves are kind of the same, aren't they? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Yeah, it's the same ritual, like, fucking... I don't know.
Hey!
Great explanation, Eric. Spotted Petra.
In Brigid, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor.
I can't fly.
Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Seros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Seros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
Shamir, I have not seen you all month. Where have you been? How's it going? How's the husband and kids?
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Oh yeah, she's not from Fodlan. She's from Dagda, I think, or Brigid, one of
You
those
should
two.
see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
I think she's from where Petra's from. Maybe, I'm not sure. Nah, no, yeah, no. Everyone thinks I'm weird. Leone. Leone. It's so cry. Let's cry together.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
You could hear her sincere. Her voice is so sincere when she said that. Damn it, Leone. You're too precious.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor.
I forgot about the Flame Emperor.
Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Can you teach me bow stuff? And I have no use for you.
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to where I should have been all along. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Or also, what are you gonna do? Just kidding.
Right.
Right.
I don't know, like everyone could have opinions. The hair color just feels weird.
Professor?
It's like a... It just doesn't fit. He needs, in order for it to work, he has to get rid of the black clothing. It worked well with the dark green hair, but now that his hair, he needs to change the color of his clothes. I feel like that would maybe help.
What? Hurry up and cage the wild boar.
What?
Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed.
What's going on?
Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Hell yeah, you are.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
The Professor agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time.
He's really out for the enemies.
Say.
I don't blame him.
Edelgard and Hubert have been busier than usual. Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
Ferdinand has a rivalry with Edelgard. No, I think they grew up together.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you? You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you? Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
You know a thing or two about frail bodies. What do you know, Lysithea? Shamir, that's right, she could teach me bow stuff. I'm an idiot. Teach me bow stuff.
People who live in an ordinate is
Yeah. Bow. Not enough to get to see. Damn it, who else can teach me bow stuff? I should have been using bows. I'm an idiot. I mean, I was actually in the last battle. Yeah. Somewhat.
I see. Hey, Teach, is it okay for you to be out on your own right now? Just please be careful not to topple over again. You scared us nearly to death. Anyway, doesn't Rhea want something from you? Sounds important. I'm glad I'll be there to witness the ritual at the Holy Tomb. I want to see whether or not something happens with my own eyes.
Something's gonna happen, Claude.
Ah! Professor, sorry. You gave me a shock. Your hair and eye color are completely different. You just don't look like yourself anymore.
Maybe I am a different person.
Don't scare me like that. You are still you, right? You are, right?
Ah, it is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
I respect it.
You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, You have overcome the death of your father, Geralt, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes.
I wouldn't overcome it in a month, Ray. I don't know about that.
I am proud, so very proud of who you have become.
I'm uneasy.
Once we finish the ritual at the Holy Tomb, all will be well.
Bow training? Damn it! You're useless. Shit. I'm looking for bow training. I already got Shamir. I'm trying to learn some more bow users. Learn more bow. Do you know bow stuff, Alois? Bow?
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there?
Long enough for me to find out if you know bow stuff.
I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings.
And you decided to teach me bow stuff?
Much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
We all process his death. It's a sad death. I would say the saddest death in the whole series. I don't want to say it though, because it'll be a spoiler. It's not even from this game.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair.
Sure thing, Flayn.
But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded...
Eye twitching intensifies when she says that. We're the perfect pair. Alright, you stay 10 feet away from me, please. Thank you. 10 feet. I want a restraining order from Flayn. She's getting too close to me.
Professor,
do you know bow stuff?
Are you unfortunate? If that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word.
It's like I'm at the police department trying to get a restraining order. Oh yeah, who are you getting a restraining order for? Yeah, this girl named Flayn. She's like a 4'11" demon woman who has really green noodly hair. She's very threatening to my well-being, and I needed a restraining order. She walks in. I have not the faintest idea what you're talking about.
Still, it would be
and then the police officer just look at me and just slap me in the face.
Investigate further.
How dare you make fun of Flayn?
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
Am I gonna get enough? I don't know if I'm gonna get enough to see. Oh, this is annoying. I should have. It's my fault. It's my fault.
Really? Hey.
Oh, hey.
The Holy Tomb, huh?
That's how you have to do it sometimes. Just don't just be like, hey, what's up? Like nothing. Play it cool.
I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance.
Oh, that's interesting. They're both in the same room since they're friends.
Recently, Professor,
From the same
I feel
opera.
as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help?
Yes, you can help. You could definitely help, Dorothea. Definitely help. No, you can't. I'm not being distant, so don't worry. I don't know what to say to that. I'm not being distant. It's just your imagination.
Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
She's a gentle soul. She is. Now, in-game week, why does Hanneman feel like he'll take you and drain your blood? Or is it just you? I think the whole old man persona is a facade. Facade for him to, do experiments. Yeah. Well, it's just a little bit of blood. Like, if I say something, like, I feel like I'll either go too creepy into the abyss, pun intended, with the whole blood joke.
Hey pal, how you holding up? The human body is strong, but we all have our limits.
As he says that while he flexes.
Fraternize with the goddess.
We all have our limits. Oh, yeah.
How was she, by the way? A real knockout, yeah? Really? Huh, that's a letdown.
I know.
Well, in any case, we have our work cut out for us.
Wow. Things certainly have changed lately. Not that I mind. Or perhaps the only thing that's different is how you look. Or has your personality changed too? Well, that's cute. Glad you're able to joke around at least. Makes me less concerned about you. Well, whatever the case, I still like you just the
I
same
joke
as
about depression. No, I'm joking.
My word. It seems that the rumors of you receiving the goddess's power were true.
But you're still you, obviously.
Sure about that, Happy? No, I'm a new person.
Whatever. You don't seem all that different to me.
I just love fucking with people.
That you are something more than you were. Something special.
Yeah. I just hope this newfound specialness doesn't spell trouble for the rest of us.
Says the woman who can whisper monsters at will. Or let's sigh loose a monster. A group of monsters at will. You're still you. That's like an Undertale quote. Despite everything, you're still you.
Whoa. This looks like an ideal place to take a nap.
This dude's always napping everywhere.
For sure.
The last time this happened, it ended so terrible.
And there's a nice breeze today too.
Claude?
Huh?
Why are you taking a sleep on the ground, Claude?
Is that Petra? Where are you? Were you up in that tree the whole time? I couldn't feel your presence at all. Amazing.
It is safe to take sleep in the tree's top. Why would you choose the dangerous ground instead?
Your logic is sound, I'll give you that. But how is one supposed to get up there without losing the sleepies from the effort?
I do not know what is meant by the sleepies, but getting in the tree's top is easy. And you will be using all of your energy, so that good sleep will find you up in the tree.
I see. That makes a certain kind of sense.
I wonder if that's true.
But it's not as relaxing as a good ground sleep.
Give it some trying. And do not think with too much hardness when you return to the ground. Feel it. If you stop for thinking, your arms will get heavy.
That is way more thought than I'd hoped to give this nap of mine. But I'm not one to give up before even trying. Here goes nothing.
He's actually gonna do it.
I can do this.
Climb to the.
I have not known a noble here who can climb trees. Is this a weakness of Fodlan nobles?
No, not a weakness. I just. Shit. How do I?
You should be quitting. It is a danger to be falling from such a height.
Oh, I think that's enough for today. This might sound like an excuse, but we don't have a lot of tall trees where I grew up. This is all new to me.
You should take your sleep on the ground. I will take mine in the tree.
You won that round, tree.
She's not from Fodlan, so she kind of talks like that, but that's hilarious. Are all Fodlan people weak? Are all Fodlan nobles weak? Oh my god. That's something a foreigner would say. Get along, you two.
always taste best when it is a company of 3 or more at the table.
Do you not enjoy eating when it's just the 2 of us? You wound me, Flayn.
She hates her dad. She hates her father. What a stab. She's so passive aggressive. Fucking. I still gotta. I'm gonna ask. I hope it works. Let's give it a shot.
What the?
So hungry. Sorry.
You just ate.
I'm even. It's so don't open the door, please. Oh, Professor, my class is would you can I join your class?
Yes, yes, you can.
Yes.
Oh my god, I thought.
So much. This will be so much better. I don't know why, but I'm just so much more comfortable when you're around.
Oh, it doesn't hurt to ask. Shoot your shot. That's the lesson for today. Yeah, shoot your shot. I thought I needed C in the bow. I had D+ and it worked out. All right, get out of here. Let's dance. Celebratory dance. No, I'm joking. Okay, let's go. I only recruited her because she gave flowers to Gerald's grave. Honestly, I was not gonna go out of my way to do that.
Professor.
Let's fucking go. Flayn would like to speak with you. Now is a good time?
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
Of course.
You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes? I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly grown so much. This personal growth is due in large part to you, and I wish to express my gratitude, sincerely.
No, usually they're referring to talking like one-on-one. Like since she's probably referring to the last support conversation. That's like the last time we had like that. I guess that's what she's talking about.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive?
Yes.
I will have you know that I have made many friends and am constantly learning new things.
I learned how to be passive-aggressive.
Why, when I go to the market alone, I even haggle. You must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling, in which one negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself. Me?
Yeah. You'll never give the answer, how will you?
I've asked this once before. It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly, you know.
It's because you never said it.
Is that so? Well, it seems we have something in common, since I do not know your age either. Come now. There is nothing
This
to
is getting
gain
heated.
from focusing so heavily on age.
This is getting so heated, I love it. I learned how to haggle and negotiate.
Touching on a previous discussion, I think I have learned more about you. I mentioned how you possess an air of mystery. I compared you to any old sea, but I have come to realize you are more like a particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small, my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her. Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not? Anyhow, I sense that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable. Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago. No, I do not think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably...
Speak for yourself with the
apologies.
green hair.
Just muttering to myself. It is nothing.
How dare you? How dare you make fun of my hair color?
Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me. For whatever reason, I feel deeply connected to you. And for this, I am glad.
Is it because of the green hair? She hasn't figured it out yet. You're curious to know how Petra is doing.
Professor?
It's very late. What are you doing?
Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training. There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your
It's
night
like she
is
pulls out a picture of her in like her buff form. This is me, Professor. I'm in what you call 100% in this photo.
I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right.
Why do you try so hard? I was just thinking that before the option showed up. Like, what's the...
Why? Because the position of Bridget is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Bridget is a small island in the middle of them. Bridget has great beauty, but little power. We will not have... will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility.
Oh, that's right. She's gonna be the one leading Bridget. So I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone.
Yes. That is why I have to give it my best try.
You'd get along with this guy named Felix.
And I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can
Yeah,
always
you and
count
Felix
on
can go
me.
try with hardness somewhere in the room by yourselves
But you
somewhere.
should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please,
Try stopping from trying?
watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
You're using that word wrong, Petra. Who, Petra's? Yeah, like, Petra's really cool. I like that whole, like, that tattoo thing she's got in her eye. That whole getup.
Let me see.
Let me see. Whoosh. No, I'm joking. What? What do you want? What? I'm blocking you. It just walks the other way. Tries to not make you noticeable.
Let me see.
Professor!
What's going on? This is the weirdest kid ever. I'm trying to talk to you. Alright, that's that. You're curious to know how Bernadetta's doing. Go for a visit. Bernadetta.
Great weather today. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think?
I wish the game let you yeet them. Well, like just fist punch them in the face. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think? The great weather, this is perfect to go outside. I think I'll head outside, actually. I know she wants me to say definitely, but I want to be an asshole.
Oh, you go right ahead. I'll be right here. The better the weather, the less crowded it is in here. I can't pass up having all the space to myself. I love feeling like I'm all alone in the world.
Yeah. What made you such a recluse?
Oh, that. Well, I guess I can tell you, Professor. My father's obsessed with money. He's only ever seen me as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair. I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did. But before I knew it, I just couldn't bring myself to leave my room anymore. I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough. After that, it was just constant scolding. He couldn't say 2 words to me without mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. Soon, I stopped wanting that. I was happiest alone, but even that made him mad. And when he tried to drag me outside, I kicked and screamed so much, I seriously hurt myself. He's calmed down a bit in recent years. His constant torment was replaced with complete indifference. He mostly acts like I don't exist now. If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped.
What?
My mother ordered an attendant to stuff me in a bag while I was sleeping. By the time I figured out what was going on, I was already here.
There's no way this is seriously happening.
For a while, I was sure I was going to die. But here I am. Look at me, still breathing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you down talking like that about my past. Just forget everything I told you. There's no point in talking about myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie! What? No, it's not... Oh, Professor! How can you be so kind to me? I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Please don't look at me.
Guess I chose the wrong choice. Whoops.